pay like basically the equivalent of a whole game's money for a season pass, and you still have to like earn the skin.
And then you're on a time limit with this battle pass. It's you once you buy. It's like the war bonds and Helldivers. Anyway, 1 second. Friends, enemies, and those who are still undecided, welcome back. This is Jack. I'm testing my audio equipment. I'm testing everything because I had to do a factory reset on the computer. Blah 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 blah. Blah. Y'all know what I'm going to say. Okay, now what were we talking about, Cool Walker?
The battle pass, how it's better than Overwatch because of the price and how they're handling it versus like Overwatch, where you're spending the equivalent of like a full game amount of money
Yeah.
for a seasonal battle pass. For a skin, you still have to earn in game.
Pick your hero. Or
And then if the time runs out, you didn't get the skin in time, then
It's just not fair. Also, it's kind of stupid that there are portions of the rivals who are coming over saying there needs to be a roll queue for like the Vanguard and everything like that, and I'm like, don't do that. It's only gonna backfire hard. Just play the character, play a different character, play around.
well, because right now,
like what I have.
because apparently right now the meta, quote unquote, to play this game is 3 support, 3 tanks, and yeah, you won't push the enemies like continuously. You won't push the enemies continuously, but you will. Ha!
before you attack. Get ready.
And then the meta around that is literally just get Hawkeye and Moon Knight off to the side to snipe all the healers first, and then have all your DPSs Zerg rush the tanks. Or just send in Iron Fist.
The battle starts in
I gotta actually test out Iron Fist to see what he's capable of doing.
2, 1.
He's fun, but he's not like
Capture the mission area.
combo oriented. Like I said before, it's like he is basically the equivalent of Wolverine's Berserker, except he can heal himself. And he has machine gun punches that are more focused versus Wolverine slashes where it just kind of pushes you around a bit. It's basically like, I love the memes of like the flash punches, because that's basically what it feels like, or like Jujutsu Kaisen, because that's what it feels like. You just get dapped up, especially when you're a support and he's just fucking looking for you. You can just like sprinting through the map. So, also Psylocke. Iron Fist players really be targeting Psylocke for some reason.
Say something, Cool Walker.
Something cool, Walker.
All right,
Also,
Gothic, say something.
Something dark side, something complaint.
How do you feel about family?
Family. Together we would devour the very god.
Okay, you were going somewhere different with that, but okay. Oh yeah, Jim, here's a question. What did you have any other thoughts or questions about the D&D game? Or was that just like something
That was
answer?
It was. I was watching a bit of Rise of the Shield Hero, and that thought occurred to me because how often like when you're in a D&D game, is it where everything is a gold? Like, oh, you're gonna stay at an inn? That's a gold. Like, that doesn't feel right. Additionally, it made me realize that it feels like if everything is like that, then pretty much the only way to make money is to be an adventurer. So what's the point of us ever being like anything but an adventurer? Because an adventurer is basically a, for lack of better description, what is it? A freelance worker. Like, that's all they really are. It's, hey, you need a mercenary, but you don't want to put them under a permanent contract. There you go.
Yeah, like an adventure doesn't mean you're a hired killer. It just means you'll do shit for money.
Yeah, working for the Adventurers Guild could also mean that you literally are going to help somebody build a house. It doesn't mean you're going to pull out a sword.
It's like, where are the goblins? It's like,
No. My contract says I am building a house. I am not doing anything else.
It's like, where are the goblins? No, like, they're just here to refit my roof. They're help me refit my roof, that's it. Help me thatch the roof.
Oh, this is going to kill it.
But yeah, it wasn't originally just gold because I felt like as a DM, I personally did not want
Don't know if
to
that's gonna help anybody, but we'll find out.
money. I didn't want to originally micromanage money, but after thinking about it, and even like messing around with it, I felt like it was possible. Stemming from a lack of trust that I could like count on my players to manage their own inventory money in a way where it's like, oh, this is 1,000 gold pieces, and I thought you said 1,000 silver pieces type shit. I've never had that instance, so it just fueled my instance of just like, I'll have them actually give a shit about the economy, especially since there was an adventure where the party accidentally destroyed a bank that had to do with like a bunch of traders, and so most of the mainland and all the other areas shifted back to the old style of currency, so they use silver, bronze, platinum, but they don't use electrum. I'm just personally not a fan. It feels like a microcurrency. It's not bad currency, it just feels like...
Well, I was watching, there was an anime that really made me think about the use of the different currencies, is Ascendance of the Bookworm. And there's effectively 6 different currencies. There is small copper, large copper, small silver, large silver, and then small gold, large gold. And it kind of is a big deal from the difference between them. Like, the a commoner would never see anything a silver and up. Like, they'd see a silver, but they might not see a large silver or gold. So shit like that just kind of makes a bit of a difference. Like, it puts a little bit more oomph of, all right, here's your 2 jobs. This one is to go check out this cave for 300 silver, and this one's to go protect this noble for 5 gold. Which one are you going to take?
I hate these flarkin' things.
Yeah, I can definitely see it as more of a thing of like, would your character, especially since how you're making them be cautious about just giving someone flat out a gold or not, or just how would that affect the person if they just flat out were like, here's 18 silver pieces, and it was like, that feels a little bit too much for this. It's like, you sure?
Yeah, because being offered too much money means that there's something more going on. So for storytelling reasons, that can be done the same way.
Yeah, and I feel like that, like, currency in a tabletop game where you're actively trading, buying, and doing stuff plays a role, which is why I brought up, like, even though I'm using traditional currencies and things will cost differently in other regions, you also have to consider things like haggling, the free trade market, and just like the open market itself. Actually, like how things could be like. You could go to China and buy things that are made there at a vastly different price than it would be in America. But what is the equivalent of an American dollar out there compared to like their money out here, or a Russian ruble?
Arguably, the copper, silver, gold is the American currency, because American currency is roughly accepted anywhere. In that time I got reincarnated as a slime conversation, it would be the equivalent of the dwarven currency, because the dwarves are the ones who meant it, and it's accepted by everybody because it's backed by one of the most powerful, I'm going to say, small militaries.
Like a paramilitary.
Oh, they just stepped on each other's toes just now, and it was fucking hilarious.
Militia.
No, what just happened was, just so you know, the enemy tried to, you had the enemy Scarlet Witch try to nuke, but at the same time, Jeff the Shark just ate everybody. So nothing happened.
They canceled each other out, and it actually kind of sucked for them.
It was fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
like I tried to share a video, but since you like playing Cloak and Dagger, you can actually use one of your abilities as the Cloak to protect everyone from Scarlet Witch's ult.
Yeah, the right click. I know. But it's got such a short window that I have not gotten good at the timing on that.
There, you'll get there. The fact that you have like actual fascination of playing the character, I feel like it drive it better. alright, you got it. Oh, you'll never play different characters.
I mean, it's going alright. I'm slowly starting to learn the Daedules. Like, I'm slowly starting to understand them
Damn
a
it.
little bit.
Trying to go up the wall to get away, but
For only 2 weeks, so that much is actually pretty impressive.
yeah, she's trying to find the character she wants to play as. I need to find a DPS and a tank that I can play. I think I did pretty decent as Thor.
No, you did. Like, I'll generally stand on business, you did. The only thing is that you didn't, you have to, you kind of rush forward a little bit, where, like, if you're a support, I can't reach you, and that's really it. Other than that, you fucking nailed it.
No one? No one? Okay, cool. I had Steve Rogers staring at me, and no one, and like 5 people standing behind him. And by 5, I mean like 2. Did we lose that round? Yeah, we lost that round.
Yeah, but we also got like another round.
Yeah, because we won the first one. I think it's the first time I've been to the frozen airfield.
Same.
Yeah. After this match, I might need to get up and get some coffee.
On me. I got a plan.
Before that, since you guys are playing Marvel Rivals, a topic that has been really popular, thankfully, amongst rival players is what character do you
30 seconds
really
before
want,
your
like an
attack.
obscure character or a regular character you really feel would be cool to have in this game?
You are one of Null's creatures.
I said what I wanted to say.
You
Yeah,
Daedules
but you were saying on
Jameson.
stream.
I warned him to stay away.
Daedules Jameson. Blade.
It wasn't for I don't want this game to be full of Spider-Verse characters. I'd agree with you, because
Yeah.
Gwen.
so the reason
Gwen, actually.
so the reason why I have an issue with them being full of Spider-Verse characters, very specifically, is
All you need to do is capture the main.
I played Marvel Strike Force, and like almost it feels like every other character released is a Spider-Verse character to some degree. Like every now and then they'll go, okay, here's a team that has nothing to do with Spider-Verse, and now here's a whole team that's nothing but Spider-Verse.
But I would like to see Professor Xavier at some point. That'd be cool.
He would have to be an interesting character. Like it would have to be like if they were to do it, it'd have to be actually that'd be an interesting video for me to do to talk about. It would have to be there's like 2 versions of Professor X that could be, and it's not because Professor X is in a wheelchair. It's not that at all.
Now, because you said that, now this opens up a new conversation that I didn't want to initially do, but after bringing up Xavier, this actually is an interesting question. What characters do you feel like cannot be in this game, or like you feel like either aesthetically or mechanically won't work? I'll start off. Red Skull.
Actually, there is a way to have Red Skull, and it's actually very fucking funny on how they could do it. You won't like it, but it's funny.
I might. Who knows?
So one, we already have Hydra in the game, so it's not that big of a deal. But
No, like if there's the bad guy, yeah.
so in 616, like in the current version of 616, they basically redesigned Hydra, or not Hydra, but Red Skull. So he's no longer like a Nazi. He's for lack of better description, they based him off Jordan Peele. And if they stuck to that kind of idea, that he was a that he's just like an alt-right nut job podcaster, that could be an interesting approach to it.
Yeah, I can totally see that. It's like because like they said,
And in case you're wondering, yes, Jordan Peele does know this. He actually was bragging about it at one point. They said, "Oh, they made Red Skull based off of me." It's like, that's not a good thing.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah, I was being chased the whole time by fucking Cloak, and damn, I really wish somebody had helped me.
You might want to specify because Jordan Peele is also the name of Key and Peele.
Oh, I know that. So I might be saying the wrong name then. So there's this right-wing grifter. He's a Canadian who basically he was a therapist who actually wrote some pretty decent self-help books. I'll give him credit for that. What he turned around and did though, what he ended up turning around and doing is sorry, paying attention to fight.
Oh, look up it. Oh, okay. This is new.
Yeah, they're fucking targeting my ass. Not that I blame them. Anyway, he what got him famous among the right wing specifically is he came out against trans people. He said he started because he was a psychiatrist, and he turned around and said, "Oh, if you support, in his words, the trans agenda, then you are mentally ill and all this stuff." So the right wing lifted him up, and that's pretty much been what he's talked about ever since. He pretty much almost lost his right to practice medicine because of that behavior. Because Canada does not play that game.
We got Canadians, hey! Like, that part of it made me laugh so hard. The meme I sent you said, we got these people, we got these people, we got Canadian people, hey!
By the way, Rocket is so much more better than I thought.
Oh no, like I never denied that. I just said he's got an angle to him because you can kind of hit him, but if you put down the dispensary that revives people first and it drops armor, if you grab 2 packs, you'll be effectively like a light tank. You're really basically a DPS tank.
Not to mention his heal is not a joke. It's not super fast or anything like that, but the fact that it's I would say it's a weak version of Mora's heal ball.
Also, you don't have to hit the target. You just have to aim at that direction. So you don't have to aim at them. You just have to shoot it around them.
Yeah, that's what Mora's heal ball does. It'll slow down and continuously heal them.
That was such bullshit.
Yeah, it was.
We also had Groot sitting in spawn doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, so we were down a person that whole last fight. That makes sense. I think I'm wondering if he was waiting for me to like jump on and ride on his back because I was playing as Rocket for a bit. In fact, I was playing Rocket the whole fight.
You know my bad. Fuck you.
Do you want me to ride on you?
You know my bad.
Oh, I forgot
But
to.
no, I actually was quite surprised Jeff the Shark can actually ride on his back. I think that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I think if they ever introduce more small characters, they'll...
Broke ass combo. Have Jeff the Shark, Groot, and that ice healer. Because then Jeff the Shark can ride on the back of Groot while shooting ice bolts. Fucking broken.
Pick your hero.
Yes,
Or villain.
tank.
I'm not
Literally an actual, like, MW tank.
Weapon of mass destruction tank.
Speaking of the ice girl.
Oh, in that case. Oh, you're trying her? Okay. In that case, I am going to play as Jeff the Shark. Oh, we already have 2 support? Never mind, then I get to play as somebody who isn't support.
You actually get a chance to be tank or DPS.
Looks actually like DPS of all things. That's I don't know what to do now. I'm confused. Help! 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 Choices overload! Choices overload! You know what? We'll be. I like punching people in the face. We're gonna punch people in the face.
Oh, and another team up. Oh, wow.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
So Luna Snow can team up with the water guy and the shark.
The name
And the other
over,
team up. And the other one is Iron Fist.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of the other rival meme I love. It's like Hulk looking sad and it's like, guys, I think I actually hate Jeff the Shark.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Guys, I fucking hate Jeff the Shark. Follow up image of Hulk curb stomping Jeff the Shark.
I believe you thought the Hulk in this outfit just heals rolling.
Who? Actually, got
What the fuck? I picked up the heal!
Like,
Oh well.
I actually am curious. Who do you not want in the game?
I'll be honest. This might sound rude. Oh,
Well,
God
we'll
damn
see.
it.
Shuri.
The sniper will be on command. It's okay.
Don't go to hell.
I'm already there.
No. Thanos, I believe, for an example.
You feel like he'd be too strong, or there's already like a snap ult-based character?
I feel like he can't be a playable character. That's just how I feel.
Like, I do see where you're coming from in the stance of, like, if you remove the whole snap thing from it with the Infinity Gauntlet, which I actually could see that being a cool mechanically.
Well, you gotta remember he fucking bodied the Hulk.
Yeah.
Second, Wolverine.
I can see, like, his ult being, like, you have to use it, like, all 5 times to get, like, different results. Like, his powers are, like, the different Infinity Stones, and his ult is
Ant-Man.
him gathering them.
Ant-Man,
No,
for
I'm like-
example.
No, I was like, actually, I was gonna say, it's like, how interesting would it be if he was in the game? Both Ant-Man and the Wasp. As, like, a
Damn it.
Well, I feel like
character.
you can. I just don't know how you do it. I wouldn't know how you do it.
I know his ult would be giant, man. That's all I know.
No, it'd be Thanos.
Thanos, he goes up the enemy character's ass and expands.
Yeah, it's Thanos.
More than half of the mission area. Keep going.
The fact that the actual actors came out about
Yeah,
that
never.
and both
I've
sides
never-
having different thoughts is funny.
Maybe.
We are undefeatable.
Maybe. Like. You know, I can't really think of anyone else at the moment. Did you just murder fucking Wolverine?
I did all but a toast up and then someone finished him. Yeah, Iron Fist is really powerful if he can get his combo started.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I can wall run.
Yes. That's actually how he can jump. He can use that plus double jump to jump up to a flyer, grab them, hold them down. put
I'm
them
dead.
down,
Yeah, I got
and
stuck
then
in that.
beat the shit out of them.
But we won.
Maybe
Yeah.
also like the characters I can't really see in this game is like Thanos, Galactus.
I'm a little upset that there's no team up power between Storm and Black Panther.
I'm the sworn protector.
The other one the other character I can't really see, and is very often some like minor characters, for example, like Maria Hill, Agent Carter,
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I can't really see them in this game as much.
Well, the obvious ones that you can't have, like this is the dead obvious ones, is you can't have good.
And probably Sentinel if you do it right.
You can't have like the Living Tribunal. You can't have the Beyonder. There's like certain characters who just straight up cannot be in this game. You also can't have He Who Is Above and He Who Is Below. You can't have those characters.
Starts in 5.
You also can't have Kang either.
Also, combo boss characters.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Like, if they, like, cause clearly from the trailer, they're thinking about adding horde mode to fight Doom bots. I'm getting that vibe. What if they, like, we're in season 12 and then they make them horde bosses? Do you feel like it's possible?
For those characters, no, because those characters can unmake reality at their will. You can't, like, you'd have to find like a 1,000,000% reason why they're just suddenly fucking nerfed. I rounded the corner and just got jumped by 3 people.
Yeah, I couldn't help you there.
Oh no, I wouldn't have expected you to.
It's the grand finale.
I've got my ult, I'm just trying to get in a position to actually use it. And I gotta remember what I actually do.
How'd you heal fucking quickly?
This can heal. You
Man's
can take
nest.
a 1 second meditate and heal.
Maybe like Ghost Rider, but you really have to.
Figure out how to make him do it. Oh, Jeff the Shark got away. I'm not chasing him anymore.
The Ghost Rider is in the game.
What the fuck?
DPS
Hang
with
on.
a reach-based melee weapon, and he can grab people, and his ult is Pendant Stare. But it's like a shield buff to allies when he does it, but he can only take out one enemy opponent with it. but he gives the team a massive buff in some way. And
That's
or
like
he's
the whole
also
team.
summoning the Titan. That could be like one of his side abilities, summoning the bike to attack a forward-facing enemy.
I rise in the name of Quinlan.
Spider-Ham, though, yeah, like I could see his ass being a small character.
Always outmatched.
Odin, I also can't see in the MCU from in the game from what.
Especially because they already have
They definitely gave Thor a vibe that he is currently.
you know, he straight up has the Thor Force, which means that he has taken Odin's place.
Granted, it is a multiverse, but again, I stand by business. I don't see them really doing that.
Could you imagine them doing the reverse, where it's young Odin, old Thor?
I could see them doing it. I could definitely see that. It's Warrior Odin. Or Trickster Odin.
No, they throw a curveball, and instead they have young Freya.
That actually would be pretty funny, especially considering all three of her kids are actually in the game.
Adopted son, but yeah. Well, no, actually, one of her kids is missing. They need Baldur for that one, and Baldur is in the comics.
He is. Then they're just gonna get obscure with it. They're gonna put Hercules in the game.
That's barely obscure because he's now actually in the movies.
True, but he hasn't been a character yet.
He's made a physical appearance.
Yes. So we'll see if they decide to like add him in, or when
damn
he's
it.
actually a character in the movies. I don't still wait though, if they really wanted to.
Control lost.
Yeah, they're gonna have that.
Yeah, they are. I don't know what to do. You know what? Let's try Storm, because I've never played Storm. Wait, what does our team look like right now?
Regent of the solar system, but I am all
We only have one tank right now, so I'll flip over to tank. Which will probably be
Let's see
the...
if you want. Let's see what you want. If you want, I can switch over the tank.
Nah, I never get to play any of that shit.
Okay.
Let me have this one.
cloud and storm. Hear my command.
I'm here to finish the fight. Pretty sure I'm still the coolest spider hero in any reality.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like there's some characters you just can't put in this game.
Get ready.
Some, yes. Most, not really. I see
It would
majority.
require some
Mystique?
finagling.
Like Mystique, I don't really see why you should put her in the game.
Oh, easy. She could turn into enemy players with.
Think
their
Team
abilities.
Fortress Spy.
Yeah.
But
She'd be like-
can't Loki do that with his ultimate though?
With his
You're
ultimate,
right.
yes, but the difference is he copies all of their abilities similar to Echo. Imagine this character instead just looks like them so that they can walk around.
You're already. But yeah, like if they attack while in that form, they only can do one attack. But wait, next it does like quick hit.
Powering up.
Always with a- They can even give her her gun back. Because when she was originally portrayed in combat, she made a side piece, like a sidearm.
Yep.
Actually, you think they're gonna put the Phoenix Force as the ult if they put the rest of the X-Men in here?
I'd be very... If we're going to talk about, like, God damn it, I got nuked.
Alright.
Hi, anxiety. If they were going to bring in, like, the original X-Men, I'd actually be very interested to see how they do the Iceman. Because, like, which version are you going to do? Are you going to do the Snowman variant, the Ice version, or the Omega level Bobby Drake is fucking scary as hell version?
I can see that one as a boss. I don't know. Or a skin, maybe. I don't know if they go all the way.
For those who don't...
And the game hasn't surprised me, so I don't know.
For those who don't know, Bobby Drake, aka Iceman, he is an Omega level mutant now. Fuck, I didn't realize how... Oh, it's Luca? You just changed your name? Okay.
Ready for another ghost?
They, Bobby Drake was originally, like, when he first appeared, he was able to, like, turn into a snowman, effectively. Like, he would put the, like, cover his outer body in snow. And then, much later on, about the time that, like, Wolverine and shit joined... I need to get back.
You're up, little one. It's spider time! Spider mode.
He realized he could turn himself into completely turn himself into ice. There we go. Later on, even further later on. God damn it! Everybody was on me. Even later on, when Emma Frost became the head instructor or whatever of the school.
Capture progress has passed the halfway point.
She took over his body because she did that with several students and revealed, no, you're much more powerful than you think, and revealed him to be an Omega level mutant. Now, the irony of it being, the thing she revealed about him was that he had the powers he had already been seen in Age of Apocalypse comics, where he could basically turn himself into water and then move. Because she explained, you know you're controlling kinetic energy, right? That's what you're doing.
Spider for the win. Time for some fireworks.
I need to stand on top of my own web for a minute.
You lost.
Yeah, probably.
No, I mean, no one's on the point.
He wasted his ult just to kill me. But I got rid of their mantis. Like, I had like 100 health left on a tank.
We have a winner. We're back in action.
Yeah, I'm just dead weight right now.
We are undefeatable.
There, got rid of him.
Lines in place. You know what to do, spiders?
God damn it, Mantis. Cunt.
Osmo would be a cool character.
Wait, he's able to do that meditation while floating in the air? No, sorry about that.
You've captured more than half of the mission area.
Oh wait, like not mid-jump, but if you were like...
No, he was jumped, floating in the air, and then went into meditation. And I'm going back to support. I'm never touching any other class again.
Well, you can't
Literally the next match. It's like, alright, I'm playing full.
Like, the whole team plays support, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm playing something else. You're right, I should have tried Hulk, though. You are right. Who does Hulk
Well, no,
team?
if that was the... Well, no, if that was the case, I wouldn't touch support then. I would go to a different class. Oh, god damn it. Well,
What happened? Excuse me.
I was trying to indulge people, but I couldn't.
I blame Zane, because he's too adorable.
No, I blame Rushman.
Oh, yeah, he's a good person to blame. Something that's really funny for anybody who wants to know this. So, like, shortly after game release, they somebody had already like data mined the goddamn
Right heroes
game
all the difference.
and pulled out all the 3D models and stuff. And yeah, it didn't take long. Let's put it that way. Rule 34 had its way. Like apparently one of the biggest targets right now is Squirrel Girl. I'm honestly surprised it's not for some fucked up reason Jeff the Shark. Because fucked up reasons.
To be fair, like, I'm surprised it was, like, her? I'm not really that surprised about. Like,
Oh yeah, they like. Do you remember the reaction everybody had when they revealed she was thick? They're like, "Wait, she got that Pixar thing going for her?"
That's actually kind of doubling down on it, because like I look at all the other female characters, and they're just all built like supermodels. She's the one who's been more in line with like current thirst trap culture. So it's like her, the one in regular clothing, not the one in skin tight cat suits. Because I looked at I looked at Black Widow.
Battle starts in 5.
And yeah, it's like she's like trucked up in a black cat suit running around and half her like suggestive, and it's like, no, we don't pick her. We pick the one in the clone suit Psylocke in Schoolgirl. No. Actually, give it time. They'll give Jeff the Shark eventually. Actually, to be fair, most of the fans don't even really know who Jeff the Shark is.
Oh, because there's a lot of people pretending like he was made for this game. They're like, oh, he's just meant to like get people's money and stuff like that. Like, no, he's a Deadpool character.
Let him be a Deadpool character.
Which I'm surprised. I think he's the only Deadpool character. Like, oh, you know who they need? There is no reason for them to do it. In fact, there's a reverse reason to do it. But there's a person that they should make. Bob from Hydra. Like, they don't make Deadpool. They don't put Deadpool in. But they put Bob from Hydra in.
No, they put Deadpool in, and his ult is to summon Bob. He shoots from the sidelines as an NPC.
Oh, you know what they should put in the game? This would be funny. Heal.
Which is Bob from Hydra, because they didn't want to do they couldn't do Hydra in the original version, so they basically made Peter the Bob from Hydra. And the only reason they went that route is because the original best friend of Wade Wilson, the actor, had to get kicked out of the series because he's a fuckhead.
You mean TJ Memo?
Yeah, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, yeah. What did he do anyway? Did he fucking do something?
I think he said something transphobic or something. I don't remember. Like, I just remember him being an asshole, and I'm like, you know what? All right, write him off then. Much as I enjoyed his performance, he's gone. He's dead to me.
Isn't that Canada?
There is, to a large extent, I do feel like Deadpool up to the mid-2000s was based on Ryan Reynolds to the point where I feel like they called him out. That's why they based him in Canada as well.
That's gonna kill somebody.
Oh, nobody.
Oh, it's gonna hit somebody.
It didn't kill anybody.
Unfortunately, they made it to the next gate. We're able to fight them, but we're not able to stop them. I have a flea on my arm. Goddamn Zane.
Oh, I'm gonna get some revenge.
I don't like that there's no team up between Peter Quill and Rocket. Well, there's a team up between Punisher and Rocket.
It's because that one is just giving them infinite ammo, and I don't know what their team up would be. Like, you got any duct tape? Man, like, honestly, their team up should just be summoning Nova.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Nova actually is a character my cousin picked. He's actually a big fan, so I feel like he'd be pretty cool in game, but I don't know what his abilities would be.
Fuck reality.
He could switch teams.
If memory serves, Nova's been described as of what if Superman never left Krypton?
I think the current one is like, it's sort of like Green Lantern the Earth. I think that's the one that's
Oh God. You know who we've been forgetting to talk about as a possible character showing up in this? It just dawned on me. Sentry.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I didn't say it'd be a good thing, but it'd be horrifying.
Like, an ability that he could definitely do, that I was hoping that if Luke Cage entered the game, or Power Man, whatever you want to call him, like Luke Cage, like, he could just rip up the map, and, like, because it's destructible, and he could just use that as a weapon. Like, that's his projectile.
I'm surprised the Hulk doesn't have something like that already.
He already could grab a player character and stomp them into the earth for max damage. Especially just the Sharkman. And you can throw Wolverine. He's already got pretty good.
Damn it, they're making it to the next one. We can't stop them.
Because the support's what's carrying them a little bit. Jesus.
That stuck. There, kept myself alive. I don't think anyone was dead. Oh, shit, we're being surrounded. Is there a team up between Doc Strange and Scarlet Witch?
I don't know, actually.
Leaning towards no.
Surprised there isn't. Because they even have dialogue saying that no one is more powerful than the Scarlet Witch.
To be fair, I feel like their player combo of Summon Portal use Scarlet Witch's ult through Portal is pretty damn powerful.
That's fair. Oh, they destroyed my,
You can use Foggy on it. But yeah, like, it's funny you say that, it's like, Dormammu is still on the podium of, like, he is usable. Granted, because he has a huge, like,
I don't know what Groot thought he was doing. Thankfully I had my revive up, so he was able to get back. Sorry. What were you saying? You were sitting on the podium of something. We're in a really big scrimmage, so I was focusing on that.
No, I'm just gonna maintaining conversation.
Is there any melee healers?
Not from memory, but to be fair, like, they're trying to, like, set up an idea of, the healers are in the middle or in the back kind of setup. Like, it would be pretty cool for, like, a person who can melee and heal. Like, what they really need is, like, a Lucio passive healer that just heals from just being within range.
I think the Ice Chick can somewhat do that. She has an ability she turns on where there's, like, this field around her where she's constantly healing.
Yeah. They definitely, if that's her, then that's maybe. But I haven't seen it. Granted, it's like, I haven't played for a year or anything serious, so like, maybe if I give her a shot, I'll look at that. As far as I've seen, they don't really have that type of character. Because, like, that would boost the range and heal by, like, a long shot. So if you want a melee healer, they could be, like, a passive range healer. Where it's, like, every hit of damage they do, like, heals passively or something. I don't know what character would have that.
You could probably do, like, someone like, because there's actually, Braun would be an example.
Mm-hmm.
Braun.
Yeah.
Which is a, which is another one of the Gamma characters.
It'd be very interesting to have.
I can imagine a DPS version of Hulk being She-Hulk, of course.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, like, she's definitely gonna be in the game.
Because she has no reason to transform back and forth because in the comics she really doesn't. She usually just stays in She-Hulk form. She's not because She-Hulk is not separate from Jennifer Walters. They're not a separate person.
Yeah, like I can see that just being just for passive. They don't really need to go into any detail about it. They could just be like, I wanna be like, literally it could be a fourth wall thing of like, I wanted to be a healer, but I know I gotta be up front. So like everything of damage I do, there's like a passive heal for my allies. It's like boom.
Whew, we held them there. We finally found our spot where we could just hold them.
I also switched out Black Widow and being Iron Man, and I became more of a threat afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, I got upvotes. Overall, though, I am glad because it looks like my stream setup is working. I dropped a couple frames at one point.
Yeah, like,
I dropped like
what did you
37
change
frames
about it?
total out of the whole stream. What's that?
Like, what did you change about it? Like,
Oh no, I did a factory reset on my other computer because like it was having a lot of issues, and apparently it's just a port that's dying. So like that's the actual problem. So me doing that was pointless.
You didn't know that though, so like.
Oh, now I have confirmed it. I'm gonna go ahead and try the Hulk.
Wait.
solves problems.
There, I'm gonna force somebody else to be a support character this time.
We'll have action supports.
We have one already. We have Clownhorn as being a ice bitch.
I'll be Jeff the Shark.
I'm being the Hulk.
Yeah, you finally did it. Just remember, when you go into your monstrous Hulk, the one after regular Hulk, hit the special again to grab a bitch.
And smack a bitch.
Yeah, it's fun every time. Never get tired. Never change that, rivals. Never change that.
My powers practically infinite. Slightly less so on
Even when I get grabbed as like a different character or something, it's like, well, I was too close during Monsters Hulk. That was my fault.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Num 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 num.
But I know I'm needed here.
If you ever grab like a max, like a lot of players, Gothic, just jump off the map. Get like a bunch of them, just jump off the map.
I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Thank you.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Now I need to worry about you dying.
Also, yeah, hit your defense. Because every damage you hit while the defense is up, I think heals you. Or at least it sets up a good barrier so you can last the fight longer or get away.
Okay. Thanks for the heads
Also,
up.
if you hold jump, you can leap.
I know, but unfortunately this place doesn't have a lot of verticality to it.
True.
I don't know if you were watching the match, so you know where I'm at. I'm about to die. There we go.
Just letting you know, I'm not going to heal you if you actually stay away from the objective.
Me?
I'm dead. Yes, you. I'm dead anyway. So
Yeah, I noticed.
But yeah, it's good.
Thankfully you threw down those bubbles and they're still healing people. Oh, you can also just do a good forward jump too.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
She nuked us and turned.
That's allies. Those are allies.
The area's almost yours.
I'm in diva mode right now.
A nice deep freeze.
Refreshing. Thanks. Wish I could heal you back.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Didn't think I'd be able to Hulk out twice. There we go.
Also, Kowako actually got an answer to
Hey,
your
David
question,
Gower.
by the way,
Alright, shoot.
about why I'm a tiefling, because I love tieflings. Tieflings are adorable to some degree.
I can store.
We both know it's because she wants to have a tail. IRL. Yeah, it has been a minute.
I don't know if I really want a tail. Though,
Yes, you would.
but-
Could you imagine being able to pick things up off the ground with a tail?
Yeah, but could you also imagine having your tail being slammed on the door?
We both know you would actually probably keep your tail wrapped around you like a belt until you wanted to have it out.
That depends.
Like a Super Saiyan.
No, but no, I like tieflings. I adore tieflings. Adorable little tieflings. Met a VTuber that is a tiefling. Sadly, she's like not safe for walk, but that's whatever.
4, 3.
Does she she clearly shows her thighs, right?
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Tails would be useful.
She can't actually, not on Twitch.
That's the joke. You said not safe for work. She clearly must show her thighs. For those who don't know, on Twitch, there's been a lot of VTubers getting banned because their thighs get shown on Twitch. Not like their boobs are out or something like. No, their thighs are being shown.
And they crack Sparrow's egg. With IEX. Very good rap joke.
I am now Puny Banner.
So you're doing this, like, yeah, like every time I talk about fucking Hulk form, it's like there's Banner and Puny Banner. Every time I go back.
But classes on the other hand, I'm thinking of Rogue,
Just like
by the way.
That's fine. Why have you considered Rogue?
It's actually for the game, actually.
Hmm.
It's for the, Emperor, actually. Like,
Well, I'm dead.
It's gonna help, why where she is when we talk about it on Thursday.
I played it back in the beta. I fucking loved it.
What's that?
I was answering David. David's in chat.
No. What Kowaka said.
I'll answer that in a minute. What was the question David had?
How am I liking Marvel Rivals so far? I said I played back in the beta. I loved it then too. The only reason I didn't play it more was because I didn't have any of my friends to play with.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for game release. I didn't want to touch it and get my hopes up. Like playing it prior in beta and then
The
having it
fuck
drastic
happened?
change probably would pull me off. But
I
yeah,
went-
answering your question, like I'm assuming you want to be like one of his personal spies or something like that.
Nope, actually it's something else.
Banner's back.
Mm.
I am ready to cause some chaos.
You're a secret lab. It's a sad. Yeah, that's fine. Just pick me up later and we'll talk it over. That's ultimately why I was curious, because I'd rather sit down and talk to you about it.
Well, when you messaged me on it, I didn't really have an idea. I didn't have an idea.
And that's fair. I don't really think
And then-
anyone really has a strong idea. It's just
And-
I would like
and
to
as-
sit down and talk.
When as we were talking about spinning about Marvel or whatever, like I was slowly kind of just thinking back and forth about what I should do.
Puny Banner. Puny Banner.
Remember,
I'm
eight
sorry,
was
I'm
here.
not able to help you.
You're fine. I didn't expect anything.
Oh, Also, another thing is you could stay in pure damage form at the beginning, get a couple of headshots, and then turn into Hulk to get your health up. Just Hulk is my favorite tank. A lot of versatility for the extent that you don't really have that many ranged options. It's just fucking cool.
We couldn't get him off the point. Trying to think who would have been a better person to get them off the point. I think Thor would have actually been a good choice because Thor is a really good push tank.
No, he is. You're right. You're right.
Hulk isn't the only one with a temper. Banner can smash things too, like
People
instruments
really
that don't
need to stop
work.
messaging me when I'm playing Marvel Rivals.
Man, Bruce must weigh a lot. I just jumped on a desk and it broke.
30 seconds
Like-
before you attack. Get ready.
It's all that density. It's all that Hulk density.
Everyone
All in
feared, right? I've heard that
Space.
story.
The villagers loved him.
We spare no expense.
We know how that worked out. Spare no expense. Except for the guy who does network security stuff, we cut his pay as much as we could.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, you also know that security guard that we also had on the premise? Yeah.
Got it?
We spare no expense, remember that.
Brings the world together. But right now, I think we need superheroes for that.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. It really was like I feel like if you watch it and try to critique it, this sounds stupid, but at the same time, we do the exact same thing in real life very often. So it's like I can't fault it for that. It's like you gotta cut pays somewhere. And it's like we're gonna put all the security in one area. That's impressive, but we're also gonna underpay the guy who actually works there. Oh shit.
Oh my god, one point, it's just, we're gonna put it all in one area. That's amazing. We're also gonna fucking have one guy on it and deduct his pay. Oh, that's a problem.
Well, it's actually Michael Crichton came out later on and said that was actually an intentional joke. That was him intentionally making fun of like corporate greed, where they would do exactly that kind of shit. Because Michael Crichton, for those who don't know, is one of my all-time favorite sci-fi writers. Because people forget he is sci-fi.
I just assumed he is.
No, we just did. Yeah. Sci-fi encompasses a lot of things. People just really push it into its spaceships and laser beams. No, it's a lot of things, actually. It gets confused for fantasy actually quite often.
To me, what differentiates who, this is the reason why you'll hear me say Star Wars is not sci-fi, and I catch shit for it, justifiably, but I catch shit for it because it's a semi-troll statement, is that Star Trek, like, what's the plot point of a lot of Star Trek episodes? It's usually something that is science going apeshit. It is science is the main plot to main part to the plot. The only time that it's the main plot inside of fucking Star Wars is we have this giant death laser,
Stand strong and defend this place.
and then the rest is like space magic.
Yeah, no, it's like, I feel like both shows are effectively like science fantasy, but it's more of, in a sense, Star Trek is science fiction purely, but has fantasy-like elements. Well, Star Wars is a fantasy movie with sci-fi elements. So I get it. I enjoy both. I enjoy both, as they are.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
You did save me,
Wasn't trying to.
but you did.
Oh,
I fell.
wish you didn't die.
I can't jump high enough to get back out.
It's okay, you're doing with Captain America down now.
Well, I don't want to be here right now. I would be very much by myself. You know what, screw it. I'll be by myself.
We are undefeatable.
should not, like, I was sitting there watching her attack loop around the wall. That's bullshit. By the way, you can go up walls while you're underwater.
You
No, I can.
expecting the Hulk?
Does his little grenade actually do anything? Like, is it doing any actual real damage? Brucey's?
My button?
No, not you.
Oh.
Bruce Banners has got one.
Yeah, it's it does corrosive. It's more of like a finishing, if not a deterrent to get people off you. It's
Yeah,
not
unfortunately, I
really
got immediately surrounded by two of the others, so.
Yeah. This is like he's more of like a ranged, like keep away character when he's in base puny banner form. Then when he's Hulk, he's all about that melee and kicking you in the shins. Then in monstrous form, that's make sure the enemies are on you, and then use it and just grab the nearest bitch. And all your ranged attacks are like beefed up the hell. They do like mass damage.
Seriously, what the hell? There we go. Nope, alright. Yeah, I know, there's nothing you can do, but, like, I don't know. We need to group up. That's our problem. We're split up and... Oh well, we lost.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. They're winning.
What? I was in.
Oh, anyway. I'm good at this point. We're having an off night. Like, I'm still having fun, don't get me wrong, but we're having an off night. David, next time I go to play, I'm going to make sure I message you. Why does my phone keep turning off? Oh, I think I know why. Anyway. Hair in my mouth.
I'm good to keep going.
No, I'm good at this point. Like, I've had too, like, I'm getting frustrated. Like, don't get me wrong, having fun. You can keep playing Gothic. Anyway, it's only 11:40. Anyway, appreciate everybody watching this. It was just a test stream because I had to do a factory reset on my work computer. Yada yada yada. Everybody send Gothic some head pats because she's a good girl. See you on the next one.